Ever wonder what happens after you become the Dragon Warrior and save all of China? Well, for Po, things were about to get a whole lot more complicated. Just as he's settling into his role as a hero, Master Shifu drops a bombshell. It's time for Po to become a teacher. Po, a teacher. His first attempt is a complete disaster. The Furious Five end up bruised, battered, and maybe just a little bit singed. Po starts to doubt if he's even cut out for this. But that's not all. A new threat emerges from the spirit realm. Kai, a fearsome bull warrior who was once Oogway's brother Nerms, has been collecting the chi of every kung fu master he can find. He defeats Oogway, steals his chi, and uses it to return to the mortal world. His goal: to erase Oogway's legacy completely, and that means taking down the Dragon Warrior and the Jade Palace. Kai is no ordinary villain. He can turn fallen masters into jade zombies or zombies that fight for him. Just when things seem their darkest, a stranger stumbles into Mr. Ping's noodle shop, looking for his long-lost son. He's a panda, and he's breaking Po's dumpling-eating record. In a heartwarming and hilarious moment, Po realizes this is his biological father, Li Shan. The reunion is everything Po could have dreamed of, but it leaves his adoptive father, Mr. Ping, feeling a little jealous and insecure. Li Shan tells Po about a secret panda village hidden in the mountains, a paradise where pandas live a carefree life. He also reveals a crucial piece of information. Pandas were once masters of Qi, the life force that Kai is stealing. Li promises to teach Po this ancient art, the only power strong enough to defeat Kai. Seeing this as his only hope, Po decides to travel with Li Shan to the panda village, with a very worried Mr. Ping secretly tagging along. The panda village is a wonderland. It's full of pandas who love to eat, sleep, and roll down hills. Po feels like he's finally found where he belongs. He meets a ribbon-dancing panda named Mei Mei, and a whole family of relatives he never knew he had. He spends his days learning the panda way, which mostly involves napping and creative ways to eat. But as the days pass, Po grows anxious. Where's the chi training? Meanwhile, Kai arrives and lays waste to the Valley of Peace. He steals the chi of most of the Kung Fu masters, including Shifu and all of the Furious Five except for Tigress. Tigress escapes to warn Po. She arrives at the panda village, revealing Kai's devastating progress. The time for games is over. Po confronts his father, demanding to be taught the secret chi technique. It's then that Li Shan confesses the heartbreaking truth. He lied. He doesn't know how to use chi. He was just so scared of losing his son again that he would have said anything to bring him to safety. Po is crushed. He feels lost, betrayed, and completely alone. He trains furiously, pushing himself to the brink, but he knows it's not enough. As he looks at his reflection, a realization dawns on him. Shifu didn't ask him to become Shifu or Oogway. He asked him to be himself. Looking around at the pandas, he sees not just a clumsy, fun-loving bunch, but a community with unique talents. The one who can hug really tight. the one who's a great kicker, the one who can roll faster than anyone. Po's aha moment arrives. He can't teach them to be the Furious Five, but he can teach them to be the best versions of themselves. He devises a brilliant plan, turning the pandas' everyday habits and games into a unique style of Kung Fu. Rolling becomes a defensive maneuver. Kicking hacky sacks becomes a weapon, and big hugs become a way to trap enemies. He's not just a warrior anymore. He's a true teacher. When Kai and his army of zombies arrive at the village, they're not met with fear, but with a surprise party of panda power. The villagers use their newfound skills to fight back, using firecrackers, dumplings, and their sheer pandanase to overwhelm Kai's forces. Po takes on Kai directly, but Kai is still too powerful. In a moment of desperation, Po realizes he can't beat Kai in the mortal realm. He grabs Kai and uses the whooshy finger hold, but on himself, transporting them both to the spirit realm. In the spirit realm, Kai starts to absorb Po's chi. It seems like the end, but back in the mortal world, Li Shan, Mr. Ping, Tigress, and all the pandas see what Po is sacrificing. Inspired by his son's selflessness, Li Shan places his paw on his heart and says, "Let the master of Qi be a panda." One by one, everyone focuses their energy, their love for Po, and a golden stream of Qi flows across the realms. The Qi engulfs Po, transforming him. He becomes a true master of Qi, a literal dragon of energy. He overwhelms Kai not with punches and kicks, but with the sheer force of life itself. He gives Kai so much chi that the villain can't contain it, overloading and finally exploding in a beautiful burst of energy, freeing all the captive masters. Po finds himself in a golden, ethereal plane with Master Oogway. Oogway reveals that this was his plan all along. He chose Po because he was the one who could unite the past and the future, the physical and the spiritual. He gives Po his staff, passing the torch to the next great master. Po uses the staff to return to the mortal realm, where he's greeted by a joyous reunion with his two dads, his friends, and his entire panda family. He's no longer just the dragon warrior. He's a son, a brother, a friend, and a teacher. He returns to the rebuilt Jade Palace, not just to train, but to lead a new generation, teaching everyone pandas, masters, villagers, the art of Qi, the art of being themselves. He finally understands who he is, the panda who is the dragon warrior, and the dragon warrior who is a panda. And together, they were all ready for whatever came next. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories.